probably wondering what this live stream is if you're just now reaching the live streaming archive. I had found something in the midst of looking up some stuff for the live streaming archive. So, in my infinite wisdom, I was looking up a couple different things, and I think I want to sit down and look at a channel I found called TF2lover4life. Now, this is an interesting one, and I want to actually showcase this in the fullest because I found the very first video and I was like, whoa, hold on real quick. Some doesn't sit right with me. So we are going to get started here. I'm going to make sure I close all that other shit. Now, this is just me watching. Of course, if I had a fucking camera, I would totally do it, but I don't think having a camera in these really fits me too damn well. So I'm not going to worry about it. So without further ado, let us get started with TF2lover4life. Now, I do want to go over this. I just found this too, which was, like I said, I only saw this first one. I was like, hold on real quick. Something's wrong. We're going to watch it all, of course. And we're going to go in order because I have no idea. I'm just going to click. These apparently have been going for about 2 months now. Looks like every, God, I don't know, but there's a Google Doc in the description. I want to look at everything. But anyways, we're going to get started, and then we're going to do the oldest one to the newest one and kind of just work down. I wish YouTube has that, like, fucking play all shit that they have on TV and phone. They don't here. Fuck you. Wait, I don't know. Is there actually something? Oh, you can. Videos? You can, but it's in reverse order, I think. Hold on. We're going to do it like that, but we'll, I'll have to see if I can fucking, nope. Nope, I can't do it in reverse order. Damn it. Okay. Well, we're going to leave it like that. So, let us get started with the description. So, the description states, I love Team Fortress 2 and Half-Life 2, but mostly Team Fortress 2. Also, I don't really like Counter-Strike. I also make SFM animation. Now, this is really interesting to me because it's kind of interesting. He's already stated something that I want to bring up. Now, I don't know if this is an ARG. I want to make that, or if this is just a video series. But he states 2 games he likes, but doesn't like Counter-Strike. That might come in necessary just by the dumbness of this, but we'll see, of course. I also like the fact that he plays as a heavy, because in the very first video, he's actually playing as heavy, and you can actually see heavy in most of these thumbnails. So it looks like we have the back of his head and then just the heavy shooting. It looks like maybe the trailer. Hold on real quick. TF2 heavy. Yippee! There it is from Valve. I think this is actually from his trailer. You're just with a yeah, like right here. No, apparently not. But that's a blue heavy. That's interesting. That might come in later, but I just thought. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Sorry, my bad, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get started now. What the fuck is that sniper? Wait, where'd the scout go? He missed. Why would you need ammo? He don't need ammo. Yeah, dude, go capture the point. There we go. Ooh. Now I did see this bit, so I wanna kind of shut up here.
Medic!
So he states medic and then just ends up just like I don't really know how that ends up going. It's just really weird to me. But he doesn't have anything in the description. So I also want to make this. Did he respond? Probably. Yeah. Yes. No. You mean web series? So yeah, I don't know on this part, but we'll Jesus Christ, we'll see. But I when I saw that video, I first thought like, what is with the sniper? Let's go back real quick. What is with the sniper here? Like he is just isn't the scout a red team? It looks like he might be red, but then like the sniper like goes away. And then in place, you see that the scouts right here, it disappear, and then he just despawns. That's interesting. Also, I want to mention, there's nothing going on. Not even here, there's not even anything. But if you listen to how the heavy is, it's echoey. And that's not, I know TF2, that's not how that normally goes. But I just want to bring this up because this was the first video I saw. Now, I don't know anything after this part, so we'll be surprised. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I need to go back. All right, let's talk about this beginning. That dude. Now, I also noticed something in this door, which I want to talk about. He's shooting at nothing, though. By the sounds of it, he's shooting like this, or maybe this part of 2-4. But he's just shooting at nothing. But then he like tries going at him. And as he does, like, I want to slow this down. He just disappears. Can I? Yeah, I can. He just like disappears. Like, he goes for him, but then he just disappears. He doesn't despawn, but look. Watch the bottom left here. As he gets closer, he teleports to there. But then he doesn't shoot. Like, we see him through this just the way it's supposed to. Right? He doesn't see him, though. But he's right there. But then he jumps down. You know, he doesn't see him, but of course we see him. He's right there. So then he jumps down. And again, that sniper is not shooting. He doesn't even look to the left. He doesn't even attempt to. But then we get to this part. And it's the sniper. It sounds like the sniper. Like, hold on. I have to listen to that. It sounds like tot or tart. That's really okay. That's but then the minigun is still left in suspension, so that's really intriguing. And so is this heavy. It's fallen. I don't think 2 Fort real talk has this level of like you fall into the ground. If I'm correct, that's not a part of that like at all. Not a single bit. So him being down there is actually really crazy. But I also want to mention too, when he spawns, something else I just want to point out too is when he spawns, right? This minigun stays. Like look at how he just like goes. The minigun stays with him, which is weird because that also doesn't happen. Now, this just could be like an overlay of some sort, but I just want that to be known. But then he flies off in a meaningless direction. I am actually really curious. When he starts flying off, is there any like... Let's see if I can see that other side. I don't see anything here. Nothing. No, it doesn't look like anything is there. That's actually pretty freaking creepy. That is very creepy. Now, with that being stated, we're gonna move on to the next one. Now, there is something that says like Gmod something. This Gmod with friend, but I don't know if this is the truth. I don't want to watch this. Well, let's watch it. Gmod! We love Gmod. Gmod with my friend. Hold on, I want to read this. Hey, Spooky. Megalodon Tornado 111. Hey, 111. You know, Mrs. Smith from middle school, she got married. I could be silly. I don't remember Gmon multiplayer all too well. Is that dead symbol a part of like base sandbox? I don't remember that. Let me try. Teleports in the fucking back room. Teehee. Ow. This is really choppy too, so. Wait, hold on. Those other death messages, sorry to go back, but that didn't appear, did it? Yeah, because see, here it appears. This time it doesn't appear, though. Look, he even says something. Want to go in the dark room? Sure. One grabs the gun, the other one's like, I got a fucking fizz gun. They can't stop me. Oh, his friends disappeared. Okay, hold on. I don't know who he is, but... He is gone. Death is infinite. I think that's his friend playing a trick on him. Oh. See, yeah. That is not the hint bubble. I don't know that green hint bubble. We're just watching videos today. Oh, he's blocking off the fucking back room. See, they always seem to lock the down one. They never do the one in the back. Oh, see, look. So far, this just looks to be like it's something with his friend. I'm just gonna see. Should we just? Yeah, I'm gonna speed it up just a smidge. Smidge. I mean, I'm just speeding it up indefinitely. So Spooky Ghost goes AFK. He comes back. Yo, is it me? Or did he just remove that? Hold on. He did. He did remove that. It. Hmm. Hmm. So they blockade this. And he spawns a heavy. What the heck? Not how those models look normally. Spooky says he's lagging. Hold on. You have Portal, but it's causing errors. How does that work? Every last one of those was an error. So he's okay. Hold on. This might be a part where we want to slow down. All right. So, how are you putting your hand up to your ear? You are too. So you ask him the question. He deflects it. He deflects the answer or the question. So he states he's recording and he goes, "Oh, okay. Do you want to make a skit? Weenie? A machinima? Oh god, no, not the early 2000s. Of Half-Life 2. And then I think Spooky said sure right there. Yeah. Okay, so hold on. The TF2 ragdolls are like in pieces, but the one he just spawned is not. That is quite interesting. I think I'm a little bit more shocked at this video. And the reasoning I state that is because nothing has happened. See, here's my question though. This is Gmod 13 for sure. There's no answers buts about it. But it seems like oh. And that's it. That's the whole clip. That is interesting. But that doesn't really bring any description. It looks like that he's maybe removed it from the video log. It does look like it. So let's move on. Spy takes flight. Whoops. Brain What was that sound effect? Okay, hold on. The spy goes to the skies. I hate the sniper. He's the worst class. Too OP. Interesting. That's all the description he has. The Half-Life incident is next, and all I see is this. Before, let's see. Just got Half-Life to take a break from TF2, but I think that thing followed me. Can't even escape it in other games. It made my game crash when it got to me. I have no clue what it is, but it's definitely that sniper entity. Pretty sure it didn't know I was recording when it attacked. Huh. Huh. I love this one. Bro, found the forbidden Half-Life. Huh, interesting. I also, hold on, before I continue, I do want to mention that he did say he's an SFM animator, so checks out. But this part with the guard, if we stop and look at him, he has like a gunshot wound and he's just running in place, which is weird, but he doesn't go this way, so Half-Life 2 gameplay. There's like 5 minutes of this. We'll be okay.
Welcome. Today we're gonna be playing Half-Life 2. Hopefully a thing doesn't.
He sounds like he has like a robot voice. That's really hard, but sure.
I just hope that thing didn't.
Funny, you showing up on this day in particular.
Hold up. Yeah.
It's a dangerous route to my father's lab, through the old canals. Today, we're finally on the verge of having a...
Hold on. Can we just go back real quick? There's something that's stated in his bar. I don't know what it is, but it probably is some sort of like redo shit. There is not a lot of room back there. I also want to mention too that it is like extremely dark.
Oh, and by the way,
Hold on. What one is this? Because he just got an achievement too. And if I mean he did just say he got it, so maybe I'm just going crazy.
everything all right, Dr. Kleiner?
Oh, hello, Alex. Well, almost all right. Lamar has gotten out of her crate again. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and... My goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside. Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
We owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake. I must say, Gordon, you come at a very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
I can't take any credit for the breakthrough, Doctor.
Nonsense. Your talents surpass your loveliness.
Let's just see if this thing works, okay?
Well, is it here? There you are. Man, Gordon, you stirred up the hive. We can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we work for.
Don't worry. He's coming with me.
That's right, Barney. This is a red letter day. We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission. You mean it's working? For real this time? Because I still have nightmares about that cat. No. There's nothing to be nervous about.
What cat?
We've made major strides since then. Major strides.
What cat?
Doc, since he's not taking the streets, we might as well get him out of his civvies. What? Oh,
What importance do these lines have? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna pause.
I do want to make this a note. I think this cutscene's a little bit off. Because he deals with Lamar, I thought, a little bit longer. I could be misremembering. That is some jank ass quality. Oh, it's at 480. Mm-hmm. That's the highest. What is that? I actually can't read that. Hell, if I wanted to, I can actually probably cheese it just a smidge. Looks like a start something. We'll move it down just for the sake of it, but it looks like he's starting something. Or attempting to.
But okay. Here we go. Ah! Damn it, get it off me! Aha! There you are. Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's de-beaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to...
How did I sign up?
Fruitlessly. Get that thing away from me. Here, my pet. Hop up. No, not up there. No, no. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fine. It'll be another week before I can coax her out of there. Yeah, longer if we're lucky.
Barney, you're not an animal person.
Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do. I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now let's see. The Mark V Hazardous Environment Suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility. Oh dear. Doc, we don't have time for this.
Meanwhile, let's get this show on the road.
Hmm.
You coming?
Gordon, why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my word?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, yes, Eli. Bit of a holdup on this end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is it?
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Are you?
Interesting. I feel like okay, so this has to be like every other video is a different. So like this one and this one focused on it. This one was a joke. This one focused. This one's a joke. Then there's this one. So let's look at this
Buddy.
one.
Hello, everyone. TF2lover4life.
Hello, everyone. After 15 years, we hope it was worth the wait. Fucking Gaben.
Here. I wanted to have a little chat with you all today. Lately, I've noticed. Lately, you noticed that sniper. That bloody. Listen. I'm dubbing the sniper as the entity. Because, well, it's not only a sniper, but it seems that it hates me so much that it's taking the form of my least favorite class, and I can't deal with it at all. I'm forced. It's not just some.
Okay, so he's totally like 18. He's not a kid. He either 18 plus. So, and the reasoning I bring this up is because the way he typed with his friend, it seemed like there was something bad going on, but it actually seems like it's the exact opposite. It seems like that I don't know what the word I'm thinking of, but it seems like he's dealing with something that is supposed to be representing a sniper entity by the looks of it. But by his words, it's constant. But I digress. Let's continue watching.
Something normal. It's following me into SFM TF2. It hasn't followed me into Half-Life 2. I'm gonna take that as my safe place.
Okay, so it hasn't followed him into Half-Life 2, but TF2 it has. But Half-Life it has as well. So, don't know, a matter of time in my hands, but...
We haven't tried Counter-Strike yet, although it's most likely gonna follow me into Counter-Strike as well. But I'm hereby starting the investigation, which I will be dubbing the entity. Real creative, I know.
I will be naming it the entity. Real creative, I know.
So, whatever this entity is, we're gonna take it down and make sure it don't come back. It don't see anything I have. I'm afraid that considering this entity is following me through games, someone told me that it also has access to everything, including that it has access to all the files of the games, which makes me think, what else could it mean?
That's a really good, bring up, too, because I haven't even talked about it. I think I might agree, but it could be also a part of Steam users, right? Because his friends don't see it. Because his friend in part of the Gmod video completely just ignored the question. So he hasn't seen it, but he has. So it could be something to do with him himself, too. But I don't really know, neither do we at the second. So I'm gonna let that entity kind of sit in the background right now.
I'll see you guys in the next video, but this is gonna take a toll on my regular content. You won't see as much SFMs, mainly because, you know, the entities in SFMs. I haven't tried a Gmod yet, though, so I think that would be interesting.
Okay, so he did do Gmod, but we saw the aftermath of that. There was nothing in Gmod to what we saw, of course. So I have to talk about it now. I think this is a good stopping point for the talk. But with just the 7 we've watched, it looks like the sniper entity found its way in to maybe SFM. He even stated that SFM is there. It's in SFM. It's in TF2. It's in Half-Life. He hasn't tried Counter-Strike, but as we know, he doesn't like Counter-Strike. So it's a possibility that it might be in there too. But in Half-Life 2, though, as we saw, it didn't occur. So there's a possibility that the sniper entity is only focused on one person. It could be an add-on that took over the Steam user, but he hasn't said anything outside of just these games. So I don't know if it's a part of his Steam or if it's a part of the games, and because he uses SFM, it's a part of everything else. But that's all we can really digress right now. Now, of course, there's too many more fucking videos. So we're going to continue. Now, these next sets are really, really short by the looks of it. Oh, and we did actually watch that out of order. There's the Gmod one, so we'll go back. Also to state, we have not been reading any of this one. So, are you joking me? Hold on. Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? All right. I would like to mention too, we saw no scientists in the break room. But not just that though, there's that weird glow thing. Yeah, this thing. That's not a part of the lights normally. So
Freeman.
And the weird thing though is it's the Half-Life 2 zombie.
It's not our fault.
That's weird. It's not our fault. Okay. So, let's see. You're in fucking light mode, bro. Come on, don't ruin your retinas like that.
Heavy show you. Ah ha ha. Do. No more.
Oh, hold on. He said something.
No more.
He said no
No
more.
more.
He said no more too. So that's interesting. All right, let's move on. Quest for Sandwich trailer. Now, also, the music in the background of these last two is the Medic theme song, if I'm correct. I don't know if that has a thought process, but... That is very fluent animation.
No.
Oh, no. Huh. So, so this one's really interesting because there is something to do with that security guard, but the scientist though was there, but then the security guard came up. The Half-Life 2 zombie, that's the fast zombie if I'm correct, is really interesting to me because I don't know how that correlates to, because we never heard the sniper. So the sniper was only heard in these two first ones, but we never heard anything else. We can't really say Spy Takes Flight because whatever, it doesn't really matter. But these two, though, we never heard anything from the sniper. So that is interesting. There's one called the Gmod Spooky Crash. Let's see it. And before I forget, there is nothing in these titles. And again, that same theme song. So don't know what's up with that. I do like the concept of that, though, because let's go over this real quick. I'm going to shut you up real quick. I do like the concept that instead of the back room being the main theme, he's mainly interject. Plus, that same thing, the zombie noise. Now, if I'm correct, this is the normal zombie noise. This is interesting, though, because it's weird. It's a weird sort of noise that you wouldn't expect that. But it's there, and it's prevalent. But then he leaves. He leaves, and then the game crashes. But before it does, though, we hear the... from the zombie as well. So just saying, something's weird with that. So we're gonna move on to the next one, which is Sniper Entity 1. Now, before I forget, I found the sniper. That's in proper English. I needs to be capitalized. Same thing with this one. I found the sniper again. I took a risk. That's what we're dealing with. Let's see. Now, this is a red sniper, but we're also a red heavy. By how the video starts, but he just keeps waving. So there's nothing when it comes to that entity, like at all. There was no speech. It was just him waving, really. Like, he's just waving the whole time. He doesn't even have his gun on him, but the way he flies, hold up the stairs. I want to showcase that because that was really interesting to me. The way he goes up the stairs, like he's like at an angle too. With no clip, you're like flat. You're like on the ground still technically. But he's like going up the stairs at a rapid rate with just fluent motions too. As our player is just like not going. So it looks like this entity knows a little bit more, but then it leads him to crash at this rate. So it's just interesting to me because he made a full loop too. He starts here, goes all the way to blue, but then he reaches the zone he was at, and then Mr. TF2 Lover crashed. So that's interesting to me. I'm gonna make sure I do that so I don't accidentally fuck myself. That's interesting. That is definitely interesting. Now we have an AVI.
Negatory!
Okay. Negatory indeed. It looks like he's just testing stuff. TF2 is normal again. Let's see.
Follow me, Doctor. You are a great doctor.
Hold on, that's a name. One Man Cheeseburger Apocalypse. And I do know these names. These are actually a bunch of the what is it? Bot-based game mode that you can play. That's interesting though of how many people are in the lobby.
Doctor!
And I also want to mention too, if I'm correct, you can't have an engineer until like the second one. And on top of that too, I know you can't have a sniper. But all I see is a scout demo, soldier, medic heavy, which is him, and then NG.
Follow me, Doctor.
Three, two, one.
Now! Hit shot!
What's that noise? You guys hear that noise when he's firing at shit? sound like anything I'm used to. Yeah, they fixed that, bud. That was sad when they fixed that bug where you could put your head up there and like stop the time. Huh, that's weird. That noise. Right here. I don't know what that noise is, honestly. Maybe it's just a spy. Now, there should be no spies, no snipers unless you turn into it. Yo, hold on. He chose a sniper. I want this to be known. He chose a sniper, his least favorite class. Because, and I quote, they're too OP. First, he's playing up against bots. So it is a pretty weak thing. And he has all stock base too. And he chose sniper again. Okay. Now I want to make this known. He's chosen spy. And we see a heavy. Now I don't know what he's going to do, but we'll see. It looks like he changes at a certain point. Alright, that's just another. Go back. I want that part. 1, 2, 3. 4. Quad kill. Don't break the film and performance while you do that. I'll kill your ass. It looks like this video is all about showcasing it. But the weird part, though, is that he still has the contracts available part. And it's all stock, too, which is just weird to my brain. Big mean mother hubba. I'm gonna skip a little bit ahead because I just want to see this. Okay. What was with all of them looking? Okay, now they're all heavies. That's a little weird. Nothing too crazy.
30 seconds.
But he's standing there. Also, I just want to mention too, the bottom left is animated. I don't think TF2 has animated people yet. I thought it was just like
Begins in 10 seconds.
what now of course that could be changed, of course, probably, but I thought it was only some silly thing.
3, 2, 1.
It looks like that he's just playing with the feature of I do know that you can do I do know that you can do like featured plays. Interesting. Yeah, it does look like that he's just trying to play. Wait, hold up. Is that Sniper? It is.
The medic is a spy!
Wait, hold on. So he just typed in chat to go medic. Hold on. Interesting. So it looks like TF2 is back up and ready. That's awesome news. Let's see if this one works.
Maggots!
There it is. That's it. That's all we need to know. Next up is give questions. Give me questions, so I can answer them. Is that really it? That's the whole video. Was there any questions asked? Question, do you ever think they will add a 10th class? I hope so. No reply. Question, the entity appears in other games like Portal or other games with Source Engine. Question, any tips for getting better at Heavy? What are your opinions on Portal? Have you spotted anything new in the entity's behavior? Do you think there are spooky ghosts in your TF2? Have you tried to stand still in games and see if anything happens? Try loading up a map in TF2. Enable SV cheats SV cheats 1, and then type TF underscore bot dash add. This will spawn a training mode bot. See how it reacts. Have you tried deleting the infiltration folder in Half-Life 2? Should fix the haunted issue in the old one. Oh, so he did respond to these though. What are your opinions on Valve's ignorance towards the bot crisis? Bot crisis, like the training bots? What could they be Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting because here's why. Everybody, so I actually have to pull up a separate tab while I'm saying this, but everybody knows the bot crisis in TF2. Now, I have to state this because I'm going into Reddit, of course, but 5-10 months ago, about almost a year, TF2 had a huge bot crisis, and I'm pulling it over now just to showcase it because I had to find it. So TF2 had this huge bot crisis, and about 5 months ago, and this is what would end up happening. Now, of course, that has been fixed as of what I know, recent updates, but he is still stating it like it's, I want to say 2012, 2016, before bots became a huge issue. So this is an interesting question to ask. Because I don't know how that's going to act, but I do know that there was something about this that makes me question where he lives, like what his time is, what his reference of time is. Because in 2024, there are still some of those issues. Now, of course, these are posted up in 2024, but we don't know anything really much. So this is something to note, actually. So, and then this one, have you ever tried deleting the folder? Do you have a link to the thread? This is also interesting too, because he has just stated, you know, hey, I don't have the link. Could you link it to me for this thread? But this guy also doesn't know too where it is. This is interesting on these two things. He hasn't responded to anything else. But of course, this is the span of like however long it's been since then. So it doesn't look like he's responding to this one anymore. But we'll see in the near future. So with the next one being Spy Dance. Oh, hello. 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 I just looked it up. It's just YouTube. This is interesting. This is interesting. This is interesting.
Ты не знаешь эту песню? Давай пой со мной. I love my sandwich. I love the singing songs. I love the Uber. I love to drink and porn. When we together become a weird song. Boom
diaga, boom diaga, boom diaga. I hate you, stupid.
We got a stupid head. The brain drunk because you fly in bed. I love my sentry. I love the racket grip. I love the Spencer. I'm sucking all that shit.
Don't be an needler. For me, you just a me.
Nice job.
Hold on. Do you guys see this? It's in Korean. Hold on. I think this is the first time I've seen subtitles. Is this Korean? Hold on. I'm going to go off tab for this. It said Korean, didn't it? I'm for sure that said Korean. Korean, yeah. Auto-generated. Click this for settings. Auto-translate. America. Is that a part? Yeah, American. No, that's American. I don't need that. I said fucking auto-translate. United States of fuck you. That's what. Hold on. Well, that being said, I'm actually really intrigued. Chinese. It should be under E, I thought. I could be fucking stupid, of course. I passed the E's. I'm for sure of it. English. There we go. Let's rewatch this because some just throws me off really quickly. I do want to know what this is, so something is just oh, hey, this is interesting. So I just took this thing through a Korean to English thing, and I want to bring this up. But if you guys look what it did. It gave me this. I don't know if this is base. Not sure while I'm scrambling the description using yeah, I cannot do it myself. I think it says close. This could be very wrong, but it's the only thing I could get. Breaking character, it's very wrong. Ah! Wow, from the description I only figured out this Ubuntu or the same, but reverse, but it sounds just like gibberish. Could be a video link. Did you keep the capitalization? What map is this on? Okay, hold on. So this is the English now.
Шарабарабля, дровосида, я вазом и разозо. Ха-ха-ха! Ты не знаешь эту песню? Давай пой со мной.
You?
I love
Hold
my
on.
sandwich. I love the singing songs. I love the Uber. I love to drink and porn. When we together become a ransom. Boom, diada, boom, diada, boom, diada, boom, diada. I hate you, call me fat. We got a stupid hat. The brain drunk again because you fly bad. Boom, diada, boom, diada, boom, diada. I love my century. I love the racket grip. I love this Spencer. I'm sucking all that shit.
Don't be an idiot. For me, you just a myth.
Boom, diada, 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 boom, diada.
Nice job.
Good work, Mike. Good work.
Okay, interesting. So it said you love la 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 la. That's what I have. Now I do want to try something really quickly. I don't know if it's gonna work. Coder, decoder. I don't think this is base 64. I could fucking try here, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if decoding it. That does nothing. I'm for sure of it. I don't think that this is base 64. Real talk. I don't think this is base 64. Because what I've just gotten is like this random fucking jumble mess. But there's something with this. I wonder if it's base 16. Base 16 could be it. Base 16 decoder. It's a possibility that it's base 16 too. No, decoder. Encode. No, decode. Decode. I wonder if this is base 16. Error. A client-side expedition has occurred. See the browser console for more information. Could this also be a video idea? I wonder. Hold on real quick. So I just did Korean to English, of course. I don't think that's Korean, though. I don't think that's Korean. Something about this seems really weird. Something about this. No, there's like nothing I can like skim through, right? Maybe there's something to this, but I also want to mention the like this is interesting. I want to rewatch it just to make sure I have everything. I want to make sure I do have everything.
Ха-ха-ха! Ты не знаешь эту песню? Давай пой со мной. I love my sandwich. I love the singing songs. I love the Uber. I love to drink and porn. When we together become a ransom.
Is this something to do with music?
Oh my god. I hate you, call me fat. We got a stupid hat.
Because it also states music too.
Because you fly bad. I love my
times this music. Hold on, I'm gonna do something really stupid, but
Ты не знаешь эту песню? Давай пой со мной. I love my sandwich. I love the singing songs. I love the Uber. I love to drink and porn. When we together become a ransom. I hate you, call me fat. We got a stupid hat. Very drunk again because you fly bad. I love my century. I love the racket grip. I love the Spencer. I'm sucking all that shit.
Don't be an idiot. For me, you're just a
Nice job.
Good work.
Okay, so music is done. Music is done 4 times. So I'm gonna see if maybe the music is done. Oh my gosh, my dog's like, "Hey, take me out." Okay. No, this isn't a boss. This is something to note too. I'm gonna make this known now because I think this is interesting. But this is also noted too that he did state it's not right. So I want to make sure I note this down. I'm gonna pull a little fucking notepad. I'm gonna pull extra fucking sticky pad shit off. We're gonna put this here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this, and then I'm just gonna drag this fucking open one off to the side. But in English, what I got for this was the thing I have currently. So this is what we have right now. That I don't think this bottom one really matters as much. This top one though is what we're looking at currently.
I also realized I was in freaking mic 1. I probably shouldn't have voice changer on at all. Let me make sure. Ah! Hello. Fuck you. That's what. Yep. Good. Okay. So, with that being said, we're going to continue on from this one, and we're going to move on to the next one, which is now called Entry. There's nothing here. I think it's meant to look like that. Well, it's fucking an ARG now because we also have the one thing I just pointed out, which is now even more interesting than I originally thought. Okay, so this video is really interesting to me because, and I have to slow it down now. I want to half speed. He likes, I don't even know what map this is. He looks over and we see a demo man and an error sign. But it also looks like there's something else up here. I can't really make it out. Could be a light. I don't even know what map this is. This is a really good map. But then we stop and we see the engineer. And this long, like, tunnel thing. I don't know if he tries using it. But he gets punched by something. And we don't even see it. So he falls. Now, he falls through the ground. I know it's a scout. It sounds like a hit marker. But there's, like, nothing up here. He falls through, maybe breaking like third boundary. Maybe he was in the skybox. We don't really know by the looks of it. And I'm looking up here and I'm looking down here. And it sounds like, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like when he was using the fridge in the Half-Life 2 video that he did. I want to actually go back to that real quick. Because it actually sounds like a part of it. Hold on, let's...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it literally sounds like how he did it. Maybe not the exact way, but that sounds like how it's done. So that was entry. That's really actually short, but it definitely showcases a little bit more than what I was thinking of. Gmail with a friend we've already seen. We're gonna skip that one. Entity captured. This one's interesting. There's nothing here. We're going to scroll back. I did not upload this. What the hell? Well, this is interesting. So he actually wrote a comment. Okay, it doesn't look like anything else by him. Well, this was set in 2015, so not that fixed. Nice. Okay, hold on. So now there's nothing in the description either. There's like nothing I'm seeing. I can't like drag and drop. So we'll watch this. Something about also 19 and an exact frame. We'll look at that afterwards. That sniper has really... I don't think we've ever gotten a close-up of him with such 4K, but it looks like his eyes are, like, glowing. And it looks like... Oh, see, yeah, look, right here. I'll try doing that in, like, 0.25 seconds. He looks like directly at the fucking camera. Yeah, okay, now we can get a better look at him. That is creepy. So this is like missing textures. His mouth was like complete. If you've ever used a face tool in Gmod, you know you can make those things like gruesome as fuck. But like, this is interesting. And the reasoning I state that is because I don't think we've ever had a real good look at him until now, so that's creepy. But then he looks and the heavy's gone. I don't think he's really captured. And he's back on a spot. Oh! Yo, hold on. Go back. Go back. Oh, dude. Wow, look at that. So there's like 3 other snipers, same way, all A-posing too. That's actually pretty creepy. And he even states that he doesn't remember posting this, so that's interesting. That one is definitely the most interesting of them. So it looks like he attempted, or the entity did it, because he even stated it. So maybe the entity has more control over his computer than what we thought. Moving on, though, let's go to returning to 2 Fort. Oh, hold on. We have some weird ass shit called binary. Binary translator. I'm trying to like fucking type binary. I have not done an ARG in a long ass time. All right. Oh, fuck. I forgot to do the decoder. Binary translation. You like it? Binary to text translator. There it is. Binary input. Convert. Oh, we have a YouTube video. Here you go. There's a YouTube video right there. That is indefinitely a YouTube video. I'm going to put this down on our sticky note. I want to keep that up just to be on the safe side. Yes. So I have put it on the sticky note. Same thing with like everything else. Also, the fuck happened? Oh, I must have fucking clicked. Gosh darn it. All right. Let me go back real quick. Let me get that one. Because this one, right? Was it this one? I think it's this one. It's this one. I'm really intrigued by this. Because now we're going into the work. So, we have a YouTube video to watch after this. But I want to look at the comments, see if he posted anything. No, it doesn't look like, but it looks like people are trying to give him some advice, which is actually a good idea. Maybe it could fix it. Let's see what ends up happening and returning to T-Fort. Whoa. Let's talk about that for a second outside that door. We did not notice anything at all. I don't think we noticed a single thing before. I'm being honest. I don't think I noticed anything like prior at all in this room because like the reflective metal should have appeared on the resupply thing. It doesn't. There's nothing. The immediate moment we walk out, I saw the purple all across these reinforcement tabs, and then all of those signs, and the giant loud like thunder noise. Is that a truck? That's a truck sound effect. Oh, see, look, everything's like reflecting the purple mesh. Okay, so he's coming back up to the red side. Now, I don't know what's going to end up happening or if that sniper's going to be there. My dogs. There's no sniper. The moo is back. This used to be a sniper's hotspot. Oh, okay, that was it. That was the whole video. It was 1 minute. It was done. That's actually kind of crazy because there's nothing I noticed on there. It looks like that everything is returned. There's no description. But with that being said, we do have a video to watch. Now, let's see what ends up happening. Yippee! Oh, here we go. Okay, I want to leave those comments alone. Replication. Hold on. Hold on. It's trying to replicate itself. Hey, you know the weird thing? He's a blue heavy on his channel art. He's always played as a blue heavy. It could be trying to replicate him and take him over. You know, like this, I don't want to say AI, but the virus is actually like another him trying to slowly take himself over. That's something to note, but that's interesting. I wonder as well now, I wonder if this other one actually turns to a URL. I do. I honestly wonder that. So I want to see that part, but I don't know what it is just yet. Of course, that's interesting. So let's go back. We just saw that other video. That's interesting. There was nothing to it. Actually, I wonder, was there actually anything to it? I don't think I did see anything. No, there's nothing to this. That's interesting because it seems like it's trying to replicate something. Maybe himself. Because again, he plays as the blue heavy the most. So, don't know. So, alright. A longing is next. I like this one comment by A. Perfectly normal Team Fortress 2. Maybe do a restart in a game? I don't think that's normal. Maybe check the files. He's responded. Did it exit in 2015? The yeet old this ARG at potato. The yeet odd this ARG. The what? The fuck? The TF dude wants to know if validating game files existing in 2015. Huh. Oh, did it existing in 2015? The files to do the ARG. So maybe he's come out. Maybe he's done. I don't know. It seems like he's still gonna go. I'm actually kind of liking this currently. It'd really be funny if he just like saw it immediately. Wait, hold on. What map is the before we continue, what map is this? This reminds me of the one map in Payload when you're playing with bots. Like this walkway. Interesting. And then we see that damn error again. Is this the same place as before? Like with the scout? Because if that's the case, then this makes sense right there. Well, the sniper's back. Is he gonna do zombie noise? Oh, we now know what map this is. Huh. There's no captions on this one either. This is interesting because we now know exactly what map. It's the same map he was playing TF2 on. This one, it was the same map as this guy. I don't remember the name, but I do know that that's the same map as that one. So that's interesting. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Before we continue, we have no comment. First, am I doing this right? No. Okay, moving on. Hey, it's the scout. Oh, that's interesting. So we got it from the other perspective now.
I slept in the corpse of water buffalo tougher than you.
Hold on. That was the sniper. Think about it. He's trying to replicate into others. He replicated into the scout. So it only makes sense that he replicated into the scout, which then allowed him. But then who bonked him? That's the question. Was it the players? But then who's this dude that we're looking at now? That's interesting. Whoa, hold on. Go back. What was that last second? Yo, it looks like the sniper. It's like the sniper almost. That's crazy. That's a little weird. Still nothing when it comes to the closed captions at all. Not seeing anything from the main man himself. According to the first. No description either. That's interesting. These two have been the most interesting ones. The sniper comes out. This has to be all the same map. It has to be all the same map where we're seeing all these issues arise. So now that we're here, I kind of want to get to the end, but I kind of want to talk a little bit about it now that we're super far in. By the looks of it, the maps that are becoming is 2-4 construct. The one weird map that are the same, because we know that demo man, a part of here, or the error sign, gives it away. And it looks like this entity is trying to recapitalize, or not recapitalize, replicate itself to basically become a better hunter, throwing off the sniper, but making every class. And as we saw in the replica video, is that it attempted to, I don't know, maybe transform into the main person that we have here at TF2 Lover. But I have a question with this. If that's the case, maybe this is TF2 Lover and this is the actual thing of what he ended up becoming, like the entity, of course. We also haven't really seen the entity as much, because we have this one and then no entity, no entity, no entity. This one was questions that he answered. No entity. This one was an entry, so it looks like the entity is now starting to look at stuff. No entity. Entity. This was basically no entity. These two have just been filled with like knowledge from entities. So I wonder kind of what's going on. Also, the other thing too is we haven't had the quest for Sandwich. I don't know if there's something going on, but we're getting close to the end. So let's continue and move on to we've captured it. We are a step closer to getting rid of this entity. All right, I gotta make a new map. Yay, my map. Hi, I think this may be related to Interloper. A guy was mad at me for saying this could be a crasher, but it may be. Also, try making questions on Hammer with a yes or no square. He looks like he responded. What did he state? What is this Interloper and crasher crap? Okay, so yeah, we're existing in 2015. This is a 2015 guy, so it's interesting what exactly we've been with. So doesn't look like he's answering any other questions at all when it comes to that. So this is interesting to me. So we'll see what ends up happening. And it doesn't look like there's any other codes. No closed captions. Let's continue. Here's the sniper guy again. Whoa, hold on real quick. What? Can we go back a step? Can we go back? As he goes to swing, his head just like turns at him. That's interesting. Still nothing with anything else, but this has been an interesting one. So they apparently got it captured. They are definitely holding it, but it looks like when he went to go punch it, it might have caused some sort of issue. It looks like that shooting has no effect, but maybe hitting it does. That's interesting. And remember, he is a replica, right? He's replicating stuff, so it's a possibility that the map was made to throw him into the cage. That is a possibility that I'm just bringing out there, but who knows? Moving on to Soldier. Before I continue, gotta make sure there's nothing else. Nope. Oh my god, so scared. It looks like that. Is there a Google Doc to document finding? I'll make one. I love this ARG. Hold on. Okay. Soldier.
If God had...
I'm sorry. Hold on. Slow down. What? Hold on, I gotta raise that, actually. I'm gonna listen to that a little bit more. Go back. Oh my god, Jesus, I didn't mean to do that. What does he say? Sounds like something about something sober. Low quality soldier. Jesus. That's really interesting. There's nothing to this at all. There's no description, no nothing. I'm gonna turn this down though, just a smidge, as my dogs are fighting, and make sure that I'm not gonna go crazy. So that was Soldier. There is a Google Docs now. So I like that. I'm gonna look at this one at the end. So there is a Google Docs. So let's see. Hey man, did you fix that Half-Life 1 glitch yet with the security guard? I haven't even opened Half-Life. Damn, really thought you did. Let's look at this Google Doc. I feel like this might be something interesting. Oh my god, Jesus. No. Don't fucking DDoS me. Alright. My TF2 lovers findings. Multiple entities. Entities cannot go into Half-Life 2 yet. Entities upload videos on channel. Invisible entities and scout entity are enemies. Entities can shapeshift, changing models. Gmod will not open. Oh, this is interesting. Gmod will not open at all. So they cannot open. Oh, and I like this next plot point. The TF2 training bots are sentient. This is interesting. This is interesting because this is interesting because it seems like that for some weird reason, and I even stated it too, it was really weird when he put in chat, everyone go medic, and they all just started changing into medic. And that's really weird to me because during that whole video, we had nothing. And then immediately at the end, when he's like, everyone go medic, everyone started changing. And I even made a comment. I'm like, these are bots. I know these names. I didn't know that one man cheeseburger apocalypse was a name because I've never seen it in my life, or if I did, I was fucking stupid. But I never saw that name at all. So this is interesting to me. It also states the spooky YouTube channel is not a part of the investigation, but is my friend. We can actually add some findings to this now because they can shapeshift. There's that other code too that we have right here that I don't know what the purpose is, but this code right here, I did turn it into English and this is what it gave me. Now I don't know if this is like the code or if this is something else I'm missing, but this is a possibility. It did state it was in Korean though for the subtitles, so it's interesting. Now with those as well, we had you love la 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 la, and then we also had the music thing 4 times. So this is interesting stuff too, because a part of that video. Now, my dogs were chewing on a chew toy and it scared the shit out of me because I was like, what the fuck was that noise? So this is interesting to me because what... Now, of course, you love la 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 could be a song. I don't know if that is a song. I'm going to look it up just to see, maybe. Oh, hey, hold on. There is a couple of different ones. There is a bunch. So I don't know exactly which one he's talking about, but when I first looked it up, this is exactly what I got. I don't know if there's any purpose of this. I don't think this is a part of the ARG. There's no way, but it could be something, could not be something. I just want to bring that up because that part of the sticky note is really still bothering me. The part where you love la 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 la. No 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 la 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 la. It could be that song too, whichever one I just stated. I think it's a Britney Spears one off the top of my head. But that top code though is where we're at. Now, we also have some notes down here. It says Potato 47's note 1. What can you just make videos made by entities unavailable? TF2's response was, well, me and all of you are investigating those, so it'd be better to keep them up. But then we have this giant... So, who knows? Not yet. With that being said, we're going to move on to Closer. It does look like this is the end. Hello. Yo, hey, hold on. This is base 64. I can't get the whole thing though. Okay. You're gonna check the description. Oh no. Hold on. Something's there. Something is closed captioned in here. SV? What? I wanna check this out too. Like honest fucking opinion real quick. I'm gonna take this off default view because I believe that I'm just going fucking crazy. But I want to try looking up a base 64. We'll see what ends up. Decode. It was not a decoder. Hold on, I don't know if that's the case. What really is anything? Does anybody know? So how about we... How about we what? How about we what? So this is interesting. Let me go back to the comments real quick. Okay. Let's go back to these comments. Check the description. Decoded In says, what really is anything? Does anybody know? So how about we... Finally, he came back after like 4 months. It's been a month. My German. Man, your energies are awesome. Good job. Has back. Translate to English. Just add. Oh my god, the KKK. What? I don't even know. It's Sniper's voice lines backwards. Oh. Wait, is it really? Hold on. Cheese is in the fucking groove right now. Go back. Is that actually the case? I could reverse this audio, but I really don't fucking want to. I actually kind of want to, though. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna do something no man will do. It's called copy. It's called come here. It's called go to MP4 downloader. Don't worry, guys. This is a YouTube-based thing. You guys can't stop me. Too late. I'm also gonna open Filmora at this rate too. Searching intensely. Fucking no. I don't care. Come over here. Closer. Alright, we're gonna download it. We're gonna go new project. It's gonna kick me over here again. Should just start downloading it like now. Oh, this is fine right here. Just download the fucking video. Is it gonna download or are you just gonna be a piece of shit about it? It's like, no. No, we're not gonna download. Just fucking down, thank you. Oh my god. It took so fucking long, no. I want to redo this. Now, I don't know how to do it in Filmora just yet. But, no, I wanted you to open the fucking file for me. No, I said open the fucking file for me. Thank you. I'm gonna do this shit real quick. I'm gonna put it in. Keep it to its frames. Can you go reverse? Speed? Show speed controls? Could I reverse it? Custom speed? Ah, wait, no. Ah, the dog! Belle, do you fuffin' mind?
No, I don't, Father. Well, I don't want you making any of those noise anymore. Ah!
I don't know how to fucking effects, copy, no. Smart to edit tool. See, no. Create, no. Disable, no. No. People... I'm like really actually trying my hardest right now. I really just want to flip this. That's all I fucking want to do. It doesn't look like I can flip it. I can do the basic though, if that fucking matters. Oh, you want to watch the video? Cool. Do you want to reverse it? No? Good. Good. We're glad you said no. Actually, before I continue with this, I'm going to kind of scoot back. This is interesting though, because by the looks of it, I'm really still more intrigued about this one because it's in Korean. What was that? Wait, hold on. What was the other one that we just had? Arabic. Hold on. That could be a part of Arabic too. Arabic. I fucking misspelled Arabic. Don't. Arabic to English. Yippee! I'm just really intrigued about this because that could be Arabic too. It's a possibility. Well, it's gonna give oh well. I see an and. I don't know if this has something to do with that. It could be like, the problem though is like, there's all these fucking different things. You go to Korea though, it does this. I wonder if it's a dialect of Korean though? I wonder. Where the fuck is K? Because it could be Korean, but it could be like a it could be a central. Nope. Nope, that just gave me this. I don't know. This part is what's confusing me. Oh, but we're so close though. We are super close. Kendema? Nope, that just gave me some random weird shit. I'm not even gonna fucking try. Kashima? Nope, that gave me 3's backwards. Kazumka? Yogosli? I don't think that's what that is, but well, I digress. That is something closer to what I was expecting then. Kamir? Oh, that didn't give me anything. It has to be a Korean dialect though. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. It just has to be something Korean. It could just be Korean too, but oh, here it is right here. Hold on, it's right here. We found it. It's a part of Korean. Hold on, I have to type that real quick. I'm losing my fucking marbles right now. It's K-I-N Yarwanda. Dogs, shush. To English is let's get to know you. By the looks of it, that's exactly what this looks like. I want to make sure I just copy it real quick. Okay, perfect. Now, this is interesting. This is interesting. So now I think we figured it out. Hold on. So okay, hold on. I'm gonna try figuring out that fucking backward shit. I want to see if I can just fucking reverse it. That's it. Auto reframe? No. Rethink? No. Upload? No. Copy? No. Reveal? No. Properties? Maybe. No. It's like, do you want to add sudden movement? Good. I'm glad you said yes. Smart cutout? No. Chroma key? No. AI portrait? Maybe. No. Motion tracking? No. No. Mask? No. Color? No. Speed? No. I wonder if the sniper lines have anything to do with it. I can't, like, reverse it. I could use Movie Maker. I don't know if I have Movie Maker. No, I don't have Movie Maker. I have the app Movies and TV, if that helps. Like, I wish I could just, like, reverse it, though. That's all I really want to do. This is interesting, though. So we do have... We actually have an answer to, like... I'm trying to like think of the words. I'm a little bit confused now because I'm like, Something is interesting about this because here's my question. Right? Something is going on for sure. And I fucking don't know how to do reverse or the damn. And I'm loading up something to look up something. But something about this that's making this really interesting is the fact that case scenario that, like, I don't know. Like, girls, please stop. My dogs are being fucking annoying. Like, I'm really intrigued though. Like, reverse videos in. Well, YouTube might work. I don't know if YouTube does it. We'll see. How to reverse a YouTube video. No preview, just Bing video. Let's watch it real quick. Oh my god, shut up. Don't care. I'm sorry, what? What would you just type in? Clidio. Online video tools. Something. Reverse video. Choose a file. Okay. I think I figured it out. Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. I gotta make sure I type that in right. Okay. We're gonna type this in. We're gonna do it only because I have no better option, and I'm really intrigued of what this fucker states. Aha, I see all tools. Aha, I see. Oh no. Reverse. Where is it? Where is it? Cut. Merge. Nope. Screen. Nope. 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 Ah, reverse. Choose file. Downloads. Video playback. Uploading. Processing. Export. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really care about the fucking watermark. Download. We're gonna watch this now. Let's listen. I went through all that trouble. To not hear a goddamn thing. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, hold on real quick. What the fuck happened? Did you guys notice the fact in case scenario that, like... Huh? You guys notice how that didn't play at all? Hold on, I'm not even more fucking confused. This is the one I just did, and look, it's not even like playing it. It's user unsupported encoding problem. What the fuck? Sure? I gotta download it, I guess. I'm really intrigued to see if I can... Okay, see, so it's like, it's right there, but I can't fucking save it like a piece of shit. Alright, let's redo this again. That's not the right one. Well, this one works. I got it. Don't fucking worry about it. Ah, shit. No. From URL. Enter. This is another one I actually like. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. MP4 to MP3. Where the fuck did you get output as a PD fucking F? That does not make fucking sense. HTML. That fucking works. Jesus fucking Christ. Convert. Download. Converting. It's converting at a sausage party. Done. Download. It's just a fucking JPEG. Go fucking figure. It's like, did you want to do the thing you wanted to do, but from a player to an audio effect? No, you don't get to do it. For fuck's sake. Alright, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I don't know what the fuck. I hope someone else did it. But what's really confusing to me, though, is there's nothing in here. There's, like, no, like, no, mute audio. Of fucking course it mutes the audio. Oh, I want you to mute it. I'm sorry. That was, I'm being disrespectful now. Really? Did it fucking mute it still? Nope. I wonder if maybe I can get this into like an audio form. I guess we'll try the fucking... We'll try. Audio, let's try audio. Please wait while the file is being prepared for download. We'll leave this up. Download now. Closer. Thank you for using our services. Did you want to kill yourself? Okay, cool. Show this in the file. Now, go into here. Going back. Go back. Go back. Choose a file. Downloads. That's downloads. It's not even showing it. It's not even showing that shit. Should be called closer. There's no match. Great news. Great news. Great news. For fuck's sake. God, son of a bit. Why does everything have to fail me? Oh, probably because it's not an MP4. That's right. Because it's fucking stupid like that. That does not sound like fucking Sniper, though. That's the problem. I can convert it to an MP4. MP3 to MP4. Let's try that one. Haha. To convert MP3, you can follow choose file. Press the MP3. Convert to MP4. Cool. You click. Show more options. Properties. Here we go. Change. Windows. Set default. There it is. Fuck. Wasn't the one we wanted, though. We want to open it, though. Nope. Can't change that. But what we can do is do some bullshit thing, aka rename. It states, oh, you could just try this, or you could just get an MP3 to MP4 converter. Let's fuck it. Just do that way. That'll make my life fucking easier. Output MP4. Cool. Awesome. Good. Do your job. Free convert. We're like spamming the shit out of this, and I don't fucking care. Do it. Girls, if you don't have a better fucking thing to do, please stop. They're like gnawing on my fucking feet. Alright, let's do this shit. Choose a different one. Choose this one. Uploading. Now, I don't know if it's going to mute the audio. I'm going to check before I even decide it. Unmute. It's muted the audio. I cannot hear this audio. So it's exactly done the same thing I fucking didn't want it to fucking do. It's like, oh, it's time to watch a new video? Okay, cool. How to reverse an error? B cut? Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course B cut. Oh, just download this thing and then you can fucking work it. Oh, well, how to reverse? We're gonna learn it the old-fashioned Filmora. Fuck it, dude. Who cares? What the fuck? I click Filmora and it goes, here, you want some engines? Here we go. Right here. Found it.
Speed button, which looks like a little speedometer. Then select reverse from the drop-down menu.
I figured it. That's a little speedometer. Little speedometer. I don't think you understand what that means. I don't actually know if there is a speedometer. I don't think there is a speedometer. It's 1:15, and now I want to say this is fucking gay. It's 1:15, and now
this is done because I am dead. And now I want you to show me the tune because I am super confused. I wonder. Ah, no, not that. Not that. Help. Video tutorials. No. Show me the ass. Sorry, I'm also trying to pull up the other one. I want to go back to this one because I actually still want to figure it the hell out.
And I'm not going to create a proxy because my computer should be able to render the preview fine. Reverse from the drop-down menu.
He has like a little fucking like bar thing. I'm looking at it. I see it. Fuck. I was like, aha, video editing in a minute. Did you want to know how to fuck over your life? And the fuck? How? Okay, hold on, bro. Oh my god, his fucking video is way the hell down to the bottom. Like 4 years ago. Come on. It's like, you saw me. What the fuck is going on? This is a whole subgenre of tabs that I have. What the fuck? I want you to show me how to divorce my brothers. Haha.
Hi guys, welcome to for example, this is an intro of my previous tutorial. So let's play it first. Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial. Alright, so now
hi guys, my name is Chimichanga.
It is very easy. Firstly, select the video on the timeline and then you want to right click and then select speed and now you can select reverse. So this
click speed, click reverse. It didn't fucking work. Can I shoot myself now? Click speed, click reverse. Does it work now? I don't fucking know. Click speed. It should say reverse. Speed ramping. Where the fuck is reverse? What does speed ramping do? It's like uniform speed, duration. Reverse. Got it. Let's listen to it. Are you fucking serious right now? I got it to work. I got it to fucking work. I got it to fucking work. And then it said, no, fuck you. That's why. Okay, I got it. I fucking got it. I got it. I gotta click this. Click reverse. Let's listen.
We've been watching your progress. You are closer than you think. We can get rid of all the progress, so be careful.
Hold on, I could not hear the fucking thing. I'm gonna go as loud as physically possible. Go back. We're gonna listen to this really, really intensely.
We've been watching your progress. You are closer than you think. We can get rid of all the progress, so be careful.
So hold on. We've been watching you for some amount of time. Be careful what you wish for type shit. Hold on. We're gonna listen to that one more time. We're gonna listen to that one last time, and then we're gonna sit down and I'm gonna like debunk or theorize, I guess.
We've been watching your progress.
What does he mean by your purpose? That's a serious question. What does he mean by your purpose? I don't know.
You are closer than you think. We can get rid of all the progress, so be careful.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Hold on. That's fucking interesting. He's like, look, listen. We've been watching you. We know your purpose. We get it. But looky. I have the sticky note all up. This is something interesting because now we have two different things that like we can totally do. I'm actually gonna post the exported thing in reverse. A reversed TF2lover4life. I'm gonna post this as unlisted. And there's a reasoning why. Auto highlights. Why the fuck would I want that? Look. The reasoning I'm stating this is because, like, there it is, so people see it. The reasoning I'm stating this is interesting because now that we have this reverse video, which is this, something is interesting about this series, and I have to talk about this kind of with like everything else gone. This is definitely an ARG, and also, damn it, I took out the fucking Google Doc. Go figure. I want to talk about this Google Doc real quick. I want to talk about this Google Doc really quickly. Because something fits, but also doesn't fit with me. This part right here. So we know what exactly it is. We know that there's entities a part of this place. We know that the entities are uploading videos that aren't really a part of it. We know a bunch of different stuff. Now I'm going to pull all my information out real quick because I want to sit down and I want to talk about this. I have two theories. And the two theories are, one is dumb, one I think might be the truth. My first theory, which I'm going to go with the dumb one, and I haven't even looked at the spooky YouTube channel yet, just so that people know. But I want to bring it up anyways. So here's my thought. I think this entity is not a part of what we know for source. I don't think if TF2lover decided to reset, it would not work. We also know that Gmod will not open as of right now. Now, of course, we did see way back then that it did open at one point, because we see in his video that 2 months ago that he was playing with his friend. But since then, Gmod has not worked. And the reasoning I think that hasn't worked is because of these 3 videos. Now, my theory for this first kind of dumb one is these entities are actually watchers. People that will watch, not people, but entities that have watched over the main character, TF2lover, over the span of his channel, trying to defend him. But the sniper entity, as what we will be calling it, is not a safer entity. As we see in the one video, the sniper entity has crashed not only TF2, but has also crashed Half-Life, with him being a Benry, fucking stupid brain cell me, but him being a security guard. Now, he is shape-shifting, Jesus Christ. He is shape-shifting into something else as we know it. Now, he's only changed into TF2 models, but something interesting during our one video that we did watch is the fact of case scenario that the ending, he turned it into something more interesting. Because when it got down to the end of the video, he turned into something a little bit much more crazy, in my opinion. The Heavy. Now, this is important for 2 different reasons. I think the reasoning that he's shape-shifting into all these different ones is because he's trying to get power from other entities. This is why whenever we see an entity that he is controlling, the mouth is down and the eyes are like the worst part about him. He's like shot, not working, stuff like that. Another thing to note as well is that during the creation, or I should say the capturing of this, we saw something interesting as well with the sniper, is that he was not hostile until he came up too close and tried hitting him. And that is when he got hostile, in quotations I'll put as well. Another point as well to make is this could be the ending. This could not be the ending. But something I do want to bring up that I actually find interesting about this is whenever he is shapeshifted into these creations, he is using them as a lookout and maybe actually editing maps as well. We saw this a lot in Longing and Sincerity. On top of that, Entry is another one too that we get to see. But we see it from the opposite position with this video that I'm hovering over right now. From maybe the player's perspective, it's really hard to tell at that rate, but it looks like that he's there to maybe not harm, as we heard in the video, maybe not harm, but maybe to hurt. And that's something I want to bring up because he's probably maybe hurting him in a way. Maybe the AI knows it and is just questioning. Because, like, if you listen to this reverse bit, just listen really carefully.
We've been watching your progress.
He says, we've been watching your purpose. What does he mean by that? Maybe his purpose is something different. Maybe his purpose is to create content. Maybe his purpose is to overthrow himself. Like, that's some stuff that I have to think about as well. Now, my other theory goes into him harming. And these videos getting posted up are just different. Now, of course, we have some different ones in here that we do get to see over time. So I want to bring those kind of like all up. So let's go over this. From the beginning of the video, from the beginning of the series, we notice that a sniper was trying to shoot heavy, but it didn't work. Why? Well, we don't know. Then he disappears only to show up no other time. Then we see in the second encounter that he has, well, respawned, starts firing, but at nothing. Maybe he was trying to get his attention to build that power, try to fight him only for him to crash the game, maybe intentionally as well. And by him, I mean the entity. From when I say him, it's going to be the entity I'm talking about. Then we see his animations, SFM artwork 1, but then we go into Half-Life. So he buys Half-Life, as he states there, just got Half-Life, taking a break from TF2, but then it seems to follow him into this. And we see it with the security guard, the very first one he sees. That back room was edited. So maybe, and I say maybe, it seems like that maybe this entity is readjusting maps as they go through. So we see it for what we remember, but that back room held a lot more stuff than just 2 walls. And we know that, but it never loaded in. It never broadcasted. It never showcased. And I feel like the entity knows this, and it's like, well, I'm going to make this map, make it look like it was actually noticed, and then, blow them up. Then the Half-Life 2 shows up, and we see everything is working fine. It seems like everything is fine. Nothing has happened since the creation of this. Nothing crazy. Then we also see the fact that he's actually putting some more effort into this hunt for the entity as well. Returning, we see the fact in case scenario that the entity is back, and it looks like that it's taking more NPCs in as the person goes through. So he's trying to work, the entity is trying to work his way up into like stealing his body maybe and stuff. We get a little thing, there's nothing really in 52 subs, neither is the quest for Sandwich, but the Gmod thing is really interesting to me because we hear it both times in the Half-Life videos. The zombie roar. And this is something interesting too because we have no idea why the zombie roar is there. Let's also think about it too. It hasn't hit Half-Life 2. Problem. It's using a Half-Life 2 asset. And we know this because of the zombie roar. The zombies thing is God save me, but in reverse. Everybody knows this. When you set a zombie on fire, it's in reverse. And if we set those back in reverse, we know exactly what those mean. But we know that this is 2015. We know that this is 2015. We have no idea whether or not something is going on. So this entity knows that Half-Life 2 is there, but maybe it's not going into Half-Life 2 as of now. And the reasoning might stand in the fact of his 2 favorite games, Half-Life and TF2. Now, while Half-Life 2 is technically a part of his list right there, Half-Life 2, the problem is that it knows this, and it's slowly building up to taking it. Maybe because G-Man's an entity that sees outside the fourth wall. We don't know why it's not taking TF2 as of right now. But that's as of right now during the start of this. Then we get another look into the sniper as it goes around the map of 2-4 only to crash the game. We get 3 things that don't really matter as much, but we see the soldier in 2 different lights. And I want to bring this up because I think this color aspect is really nice. The sniper has always been red. The heavy that we see has always been, well, blue. We see him use blue so much. He does not like the sniper, but something I want to talk about is these 2 different things. He says negatory, but then it goes into TF2 being, back to its normal self, only to then realize that the AI listened to him at the end of the video. Like at the end of this video, and I want to showcase this. At the end of this video, he says, everyone go medic. Now let's talk about this. He states this. We don't have any sort of like other words except for like medic here and medic there, But then he types in everyone go medic, and then something weird happens. People start turning into medics. So this is interesting because TF2 we knew about, but now the AI is listening. Right? The AI is listening. Something doesn't make sense. But look, Morgan is now. But then he dies. And then look, Morgan's now a medic. So that's interesting to me because the fact of case scenario that they're listening now makes no sense. But then we get this.
Maggots!
What was the last character we saw before the end of that last one? Maggots. If you guys actually think about it, you go back here. The last person we see, the first person that pops up in there, his name is what? Maggot. So something interesting that I want to mention is I don't think it's only the AI. I think it's the actual creation of these 2 videos. Because while negatory totally isn't in this, something interesting about it though is this only works because he said something, and then it gets into the maggots part too, because it's an animation. Well, that might be wrong. I want to bring that up because it's interesting because it's the last player we see, excluding Morgan, but it's the biggest one. Then he states that he has questions. While we don't have more answers to a lot of our questions, we do have some things that we've stated, like if he's ever tried infiltration folder deletion, but he doesn't seem to have it and doesn't know where that thread is. Now, reminding you, he's in 2015. But he also states that the bot crisis is something that he has no idea about. But the training bots were weird during that time of the last part of the, of this last video that we definitely got to see, really. What's also interesting too is closed captions is not on for like 90% of these videos, like at all. I mean, we sat through every last one, and as you can see, there is not. But this is the first video that we have closed captions on. This is also the first video too that we have a thing, and I actually figured it out too, which is let's get to know you. And I think that's honestly what it is. I could be wrong, but I'm going to leave that down. And I'm gonna do this real quick so that people know. Because this is interesting. It is. So something that I want to bring up is the fact that we have this code. But not just that though. This is the first time we have closed captions, and it's in Korean for all we know, which is interesting because we've never had Korean at this point, right? We've never seen other languages. So this is interesting that we actually have it. But here's the other thing too, is it says it's Korean, but when you type it in Korean, this is what we get. So I don't know if this is a video, but I also don't know if something else is with it. But we just don't know, right? Like, that's the whole part that we don't know about. We have no idea what exactly it is at all. We just don't know. And I want to make sure I put this other part so that people, when they look at it, they see it and they're like, oh, okay. So this is the part where this gets interesting. Now that we have this whole different side plot and side objective, then we get into entry. And I think this is the part where the entity starts ramping up. Because he gets hit. By who? Well, we don't know during that time. Then we end up seeing the actual last time with Gmod ever. Because we don't have any more Gmod. It's all about TF2 or Half-Life at this rate. But something to state is that everything was fine. But his friend dodged the question. Now, of course, I didn't look at this, right? But this is something that I have no idea about. And with base 64, apparently it says Spooky is here. So this is also interesting too, which, you know, it's just interesting, right? Like there's no idea. And I don't know if this is the channel. Spooky's here. It's Spooky. Great. Good news. Awesome. Don't care. But, you know, like, there's not really a good thing that we can state. Of course, with this being stated, I didn't look at this one. There is also no closed captioning, though. And with this one, we still have no idea what to suspect. Now, this could be the end of the channel, too. That being said, this is all theorizing now. From there, though, after his friend is done, the entity gets captured, in quotations, in this cube, but ends up killing the heavy. And I think this is what leads into the replica part. Because after the entity kills the heavy, guess what? He ends up trying to do what? He ends up trying to replicate into the heavy. Because guess what? If you guys remember in this video, he killed the heavy. It's right here. Look, he's dead. But at the same time, though, we also have to mention, too, we only get this brief snippet of him coming up close and then eating the heavy. But remember how we were looking? We're looking from the heavy side. So this is when the entity starts ramping up. It's like, yo, you're going to capture me? Well, I'm going to turn your character into my chew toy, you know, and I'm going to use it. So then afterwards, we end up returning to G4. Nothing seriously happens by the looks of it. I didn't notice anything. But then we end up going into this. And I think these two videos are not posted by the actual creator. I think this one is posted by the entity. Maybe. But this one is not. This is the entity trying to fight back with its character. Because, guess what? He ended up taking heavy, so then he ends up trying to fight back. And as we see here, he jumps down into the pit just to end up looking around and not going anywhere. Because guess why? If we go back just a smidge more, we see a bunch of characters over here. So this seems like this map is not an actual map. If you've ever played TF2 and you go to the end, or Gary's mod, or like, you know, Half-Life, and you go to the end and you start overloading chunks, at this rate, your character is no longer a part of it. There's a great video, somebody playing Half-Life 2 in Gmod as Dark Souls characters, and he ends up having to play as himself to get to certain checkpoints, because if not, you would have never made it. And I think that's what's happening here, is the characters are off on a different map, as this is all happening on this map, and the entity is slowly starting to get more and more frustrated. So let me get up into this one. He gets pushed, the entity gets pushed. It gets hurt, and then they capture it. But at the end of this video, we notice something. We see something interesting. He looks at him. He looks at him. He seriously does, right? He ends up looking at him. Why? Well, we don't know. But what we do know is the very next one we end up having is all glitchy. We know all but nothing.
If
All.
God had...
So what's happening here? I think at this rate, the entity has taken over the camera, maybe. And the reasoning I state that is because afterwards, TF2lover puts in a Google Doc. And this is what ends up leading us into this tab, which we end up seeing, you know, all of this, right? But here, this gets really interesting towards the end, is there's this long gibberish line. Now, I don't know if this has something to do. It could be something stupid. It could just be you, like, who knows, right? But there's this long gibberish line down here that makes no physical sense, but we do know a couple things. There's multiple entities. So it's not just one, but they can't go in Half-Life 2 as of yet, and Gmod has no way of opening. So I think the entity has completely taken over Gmod, and is using the Gmod capabilities to enter in these different games. How does that work? Well, we don't really know, but by the fact that the testing bots are now sentient in TF2, we can now state something really more interesting, that the entity is slowly taking over a game, completely removes it from playability, and then sits down to the next game after learning all of that ability from the previous game, and starts taking all of those. Now, what's interesting, though, is it's only this sniper that's really there. Now, of course, we've seen the scout, we've seen demo, we've seen all the TF2 characters. But what's interesting is Gmod has a lot more characters, technically. And with the fact it's now technically in the workshop, as of what we can tell, it's only a matter of time until we can physically sit down and look at this and be like, oh yeah, dude, so cool. But we don't know just yet. We have no idea. On top of that, though, we also have these entities uploading videos, which gets us into the final one, which ends up being a reversal that just states,
We've been watching your progress. You are closer than you think. We can get rid of all the progress, so be careful.
we met with a purpose, so be careful. That's something interesting to me, because this is really silly to me. What does that mean? Now, of course, we've not seen anything, but we also have the community tab as well. But I want to mention this because only 5 days ago, exactly when the closure thing came up, we have this whole stuff. Now, of course, this is an ARG. It's meant to be. I don't know if I missed anything, though. Of course, we just watched every fucking video, and we've been spending at least 2 hours and 30 minutes on this. But this is interesting to me. And the reasoning I stated is because I just stumbled upon it. Now, of course, there is this spooky ghost thing, and I think we should watch it just for the sake of it. Just to make sure that we're not, like, doing anything silly. There you go. That's literally the whole thing. So these are both really interesting. And it doesn't look like anything has been really done about the Spooky Ghost channel as of lately. But what I do want to mention, though, is that the TF2lover was just maybe closed or finished or is done as of 5 days ago. And the entity now has control of more than just what TF2lover has. And I think the entity being represented by the Blue Heavy is actually kind of smart, because think of it like this. The Blue Heavy on top is doing what? Fighting. The Blue Heavy in the actual profile picture is doing what? Nothing. Because this is the entity. This is what the entity is turning into. And he's going to torment him in such a way that never allows him to see the light of day. And I think that's kind of the bottom line, is the entity is slowly taking over his stuff, and it's going to hurt him, and maybe even Spooky Ghost in the near future, and maybe the rest of us as time goes on in the year 2015. Even though in the bottom right, you can see it's 2024. But that's kind of what I think. This is 5 days ago. Let's go through the community tab, and we're going to go from the least to the best. So 5 days ago, he stated, I'm bored, so community is for out of ARG stuff. Okay. First things first, I love this somewhat community we have. Everyone commenting, if I'm being honest, I hate the views on the Half-Life incident. I might just take it down for real. Don't. Please don't. It makes your channel pop. That's the bottom line. Also, maybe behind the scenes stuff here. And for those wondering, Spooky's channel is a part of the ARG, so there you go. We also have this Vortigon. Is there something significant with this? Maybe tribute video featuring your video if you're interested. Wow, this is amazing. Dot. I wonder if there might be a code. I know he said out of ARG, but I wonder if there's a code here. Just saying. And then let's go look at this dude, ARG analog. Offshoot. Yep, look at that. Look at this. Let's watch this dude just for the sake of it. Wow, look, 150. Wow. Awesome. Great news. Thank you, Offshoot. But add meme function. Oh, that's literally your name. So, TF2lover4life. I think the story is this AI is slowly starting to take over his stuff and going to turn it upside down. Now, this series might still continue, but with all due respect, I really don't know. And I think that's actually quite well to note, because we have no idea as of closure. This could be the end of the channel. It could not be the end of the channel. As we also know, too, Spooky Ghost is a part of the away from the ARG as of right now. Now, of course, that could change down the road, but as we have from Community tab, it is not of a part of it. Oh no, Spooky's channel is a part of the ARG. Oh no, that's actually kind of interesting. So that could eventually go into Spooky's channel, but for right now, we know that there's an entity taking over all of TF2 Lover's stuff. And I think eventually the AI will, or the entity, I guess we can start calling it that. The entity will start getting so power hungry. It's going to take more than just Gmod. I think it's going to take Half-Life and meet him as a final destination in maybe Half-Life 2. That is my thoughts. I think this AI entity thing, my bibber, is really interesting because this is the first time I've ever seen the entity be something, not a player, not something like, so like Gunslinger Pro is a great example, but like this thing is slowly turning in this one video. So it's trying to get a different skin. And as you see, the Scout didn't work because he's learning. The Medic worked. I wonder why. But then the Heavy doesn't work. And I think that represents the very next video we see of this, because after Replica, guess what ends up happening after Replica, right? After Replica, which should be technically like in between these two, we end up going through and then we see what ends up happening. He gets control of the Scout. So I think it's only a matter of time until it gets into Half-Life 2, and that's when there'll be like a final showdown type stuff. But that was TF2lover4life. I will actually make a video off of this. I don't know if I'll do it today because I'm fucking tired as shit. I might actually start right after this just because I'm fucking intrigued. But the question that rises is, are you safe from all entities? That's the question that I think mainly is the biggest one I have with this channel. Are you safe with your doors locked? Do you know that all the information you have in your files is safe? As time goes on, different stuff will appear and different stuff will showcase itself throughout time. And I think TF2Lover has a great idea of that in the bag. Now, I do hope that this is only a closure of maybe a part 1 of how many ever parts. And if he is watching this, please sit down and just take as much time as you need. There's no rush. I believe you as much, and I hope that you and your friend are staying safe away from this entity. But without further ado, that was definitely an interesting ARG. Now, of course, I did figure something out. I figured some stuff out, and I'm totally fucking stoked about that. But I also want to mention to everybody that this is an ARG. Of course, you know, ARGs have different stuff, and it's probably not done as of right now. So, with all due respect, please do not hone the creator. Do not be a dick to the creator. Be nice and kind. An ARG is meant for ARG-based stuff. And I think the honest love and support that this man deserves is, well, actually deserved, in my opinion. Because the fact that, as he stated, the Half-Life incident gets... is kind of interesting. But not just that, though. I also think he deserves it because the amount of effort that went into this. I did wish, though, that he didn't state he makes SFM animations. I wish he kind of found out with the one video where, you know, the Some Dudes one would have been interesting because then, oh, yeah, I do SFM animations. Because when it comes to that, like, once you know there's a SF, I mean, everyone has that. But, like, it's just interesting because none of these other videos that have SFM have some kooky thing, but like Spy Dance, and that's really about it, honestly. None of the real SFM works that you can tell he did have like any real problem except for like Soldier, honestly. But that's some minor critiquing. I couldn't do this shit even if I fucking wanted to. I am too stupid for that. But that was a really long 2 hours and like 40 minutes of my life that I'll never get back, but I enjoyed my 2 hours and 40 minutes. We have debunked, or maybe debunked, and theorized the TF2lover4life channel. Please check them out. Seriously, I'm going to actually subscribe right now just so you can see it. Boom, there it is, done. Seriously, keep this in mind, guys, that... yeah, that's fine. Please keep this in mind that the channel is maybe not closed. It could still be continuous, and I honestly have no fucking clue. Please check this guy out. Make sure that all these videos get a lot of fucking views, honestly. Because as I look at it, I have spent way too long in the knowledge bank for this. And I am slowly losing my fucking marbles, as it already is. So, seriously, check this channel out. Watch everything, right? Say, hey, Buggers Live sent me. Yeah, bugging buggers, blah, 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 blah. I don't really care, honestly. You guys don't have to say that. You can just say, hey, I was sent here by this random dickhead. But, seriously, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this, like, long-ass live stream. This was, as I previously mentioned, interesting. I think this channel has something going for it. I think it's the most unique one I've seen in a while. I honestly don't even give a shit that, you know, people are stating what they're stating. I don't care if it has... what hate that people are like. Honestly, this top comment, not that one. Yeah, these comments that are like, oh, you know, blah 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 blah, you know. But like, oh, dude, here's a great comment. I love this. Imagine being from 1998 to 2000. Pirating Half-Life, but you're unaware that the game is modified, and then these distorted NPCs that don't exist in the original game shows up, attempting to kill you. And that's a great thing to think about, because that's what this AI is basically. It's trying to kill him. And I think it's just interesting, because the amount of hate he's gone for this is stupid. Like, I know he stated it, but I don't care, guys. Don't give him hate. Show some fucking respect. This is seriously an interesting one. I never sat down and watched ARGs. I normally just watch other people explain an ARG to me. So me sitting down and actually theorizing about this and like actually pulling up all the decks of my fucking card, that's the 2 cards I have for base 64, or translate Spanish to English. Spanish or English. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to make this into a video. So, without further ado, stay safe. Have a great rest of your day. My name has been Bugging Live, or Bugger Buggers, or Bugging Buggers, or whatever the bullshit. Remember to stay safe and run. Now get the fuck out the street.